Savian Hines in St. Mary, Jermaine Ferguson and Susan Bogle in St. Andrew, all controversial killings by security forces in recent times. All reasons why Jamaicans for Justice wants INDECOM to have the power to initiate legal proceedings against members of the security forces, or in other words, prosecute them.
If INDECOM doesn't have the power to prosecute, it means that it introduces another layer of delay for justice for persons who have issues with the police.
A joint select committee of Parliament in 2015 recommended that Section 20 of the INDECOM Act should be amended to give INDECOM officers powers, authorities and privileges, including A. to arrest as is given by law to a constable, B. to lay criminal charges and to serve summonses as are given by law to a constable. JFJ wants these recommendations to become law because it argues without these basic powers, the police would have to agree to charge and arrest themselves, secure court dates for and bring their own officers to court, which it says is the opposite of independent oversight. It argues that similar investigative bodies like MOCA and the Integrity Commission have powers to arrest and charge.
Are that INDECOM cases and cases against police officers seem to be the only class of cases where a charge cannot be laid before some other body vets it, and that gives a different standard of justice, in our opinion, for police and security forces than for the general public.
But on May 27, Justice Minister Delroy Chuck said this in Parliament.
Be it resolved that this House of Representatives, A, agree to consider the report in light of the recent Privy Council decision on the institutional strengthening of the ODPP with a view to adopt such recommendations in the report as it sees fit, and B, adopt such measures to strengthen INDECOM and its investigative capabilities.
This motion is to be debated to strengthen INDECOM. So what then is the concern of JFJ? JFJ says it is strange that the Justice Minister appears to have reversed his position when he was an opposition member on the Joint Select Committee in 2015 when he supported the recommendation for INDECOM to have prosecutorial powers. And so JFJ argues,
and if any of our politicians care to be honest about ensuring police accountability, all the fancy things they say on platforms, this would be one way to keep that promise, to actually equalize the playing field and don't undo the very thing that we tried to fix 10 years ago.
In May, the Privy Council ruled that the INDECOM Act, as presently worded, empowers the Commission to investigate incidents of wrongdoings, but not to arrest, charge, or prosecute members of the security forces. Giovanni Dennis, TVJ News.